Hello YouTube. Today I had a mental breakdown all day and she dragged me out of the house because she's a good friend. And then I cried for 45 minutes.
He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I have to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Okay, look what good friends do, baby.
Period. Then she said I look like Beans from Rango. So I don't really know how good of a friend that makes.
Beans not ugly. She was the cutest one in that movie.
She was the only bitch in the movie. Oh, we're making vision boards and junk because I had a mental breakdown about how I feel like a failure. So. So we're in here to look at a camera for her and her YouTube channel today. We're gonna get posters, markers. Should we we need magazines, don't we? Basically, I had a conversation with someone important to me today. And they're like, you need to get your shit together.
Should we go to school supplies?
And then I had a breakdown. Damn, sold out. Everything.
That mean I can't look it up.
We didn't ask them. I'm asking. Excuse me. Excuse me. There are no cameras in your camera section. Does that mean you're sold out of all your cameras? Cool. He looked like he did not have time to talk.
I'm gonna see how this works. I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all need pieces or not.
Let's see how much weight this shit is.
The PS5?
PS5 and PCs. I'm gonna be a gamer guy. Only 500.
When it fogged up.
Who? She said who? Y'all remember when y'all were school shopping and you used to ask your mama for the big pack of crayons and she always said no because it was like $7? Well, this is already cute. With the
Sparkles. And you don't think that's too big?
fluorescent under black light.
Ooh, that's
But I would rather do that on a black
yeah, true.
poster. Big black poster. Just how I like it. Big and black. What?
Oh, then should we
Is this supposed to
get
be
the
neon
other
markers?
ones?
Ooh, that'll be nice. That's $4.18.
For this little
$4.18. I don't really disrespect products like that. The book section. Do they even sell books in Walmart?
That's what I'm saying.
Do books not exist anymore? Like what?
Just start with this.
Why do I gotta find ass tatted nigga on the thing?
Thanks.
Hey, if you see this, come get me. That's my man.
You gonna make it for
Are we doing takeout tonight?
yeah, I don't feel like cooking. Hey, Miss Parker.
Damn. Show it.
I was little, I thought these were just for adults.
She thought these were just for adults, bro.
I used to sneak at you.
The best wine you could ever have in your life, I promise you. Oh my gosh, and it's fancy. Limited edition. 20 bucks. Franzia Sunset Blush. Boxed wine. Limited edition.
That's how they close that side.
Get it out! This isn't even crackhead area. Like, where did you come from? I'm finna get an electric car. Fuck gas. Bitch, how you gonna call me when I call you back? You don't answer.
Go in the car, nigga.
I was being a supportive friend. Do you guys ever support your friends by standing there beside them while they're doing all the work? That's how I support my friends. Well, let's go to the buffet. I busted down on the food. I changed clothes for the occasion and everything. But now we have our wine mixed with juice because the boxed wine that I showed y'all is mad strong. We finna drink a little bit of this and get started on our mood boards. Cheers. We have bad news. The markers don't show up. Let's try this yellow. It just looks wet. Different location, different fit, different vibe. But I wanted it to be like a chill vibe. You know, candle lit. I got a glass of wine for a little later. And a Sprite for right now. We got the markers, the good ones. Bronze, silver, and gold. So we should have no problem writing on this black be so big though. Instead of it being a vision board, because a vision board has to be visuals. So I don't know what we were talking about it just being written down. A vision board like has to be like pictures to me. I'm gonna make this a goal list or a to-do list and basically list out my goals that I want to have before January 1st. Because I told myself if I don't have it together by January 1st, I'm going to change my life and shift some things drastically. So let's pray to God. Almost everything, if not everything, that I put on this black piece of paper will come into fruition by January 1st, 2024. In Jesus' name, amen. Should I title it Dani's to-do list? My handwriting is atrocious. And if you want to make a to-do list or a goal list for January 1st or February 15th or March 32nd, you know, whatever date you want it to be on, that's none of my business, that's yours. I recommend you get a piece of paper and a pen, and you write it down and you keep it with you. And keep it somewhere you can always see it, so you can always remember that those are your goals that you need to accomplish by a certain date. There's no excuses why it shouldn't be done. We can do it together. We got this. Should I try to make bubble letters? It's gonna be ugly. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm also left-handed, so like everything's harder. Boom. That's not ugly. Is it ugly? You're ugly. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now it's not the time. We're very serious right now. No, it's not the time you're making insults at each other. Dani's to-do list. Now, the reason I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling is because, like I said, somebody important to me told me to get my life together. But the only reason it's kind of sent me into a spiral. And I don't know if I said this earlier or not, because I filmed the first part yesterday, obviously. I was trying to pretend to other people and to myself that I had my shit together. So much that I convinced myself that I had my shit together. And then when someone important to me was like, your shit's not together, I was like, it kind of like, I like broke like glass, like I was like, damn, my shit's not together and you can see it. And then I was like, if you can see it, then who else can see it? Probably not that many other people, because I don't think a lot of people, you know, care that much. Not saying they don't care about me, but they also have their other shit going on. But man, like I've been trying to get my shit together since my mom died, and I have not been successful. And I'm tired of struggling, bro. And I've found multiple coping mechanisms with people, with substances, as in liquor. I'm not an abuser of liquor. It's just when I needed to cope. When I need to cope, I go to liquor. I'm not even a cap. I should probably work on that. But we'll get there when we get there. Like I'm getting older, and like before it was an excuse, like, oh, I'm young, it's fine, I just need time to heal. But I feel pretty good mentally. Like I'm not sad, I'm not depressed. I just got comfy with surviving, but I'm not actually living. And a lot of you know that because you saw the videos that I would post while I was in Texas, struggling financially, mentally. And now it's just like a back and forth between the two. Like sometimes I'm financially fine, but mentally deranged. Not deranged. Sometimes I'm financially okay, but mentally like unstable, because I find so much joy in having money that I splurge it. And then I am mentally okay because I'm happy because I had that money. And then when I realize that I don't have the money anymore, then my mental goes back, but then the money comes back because I'm not doing anything to spend it because I'm drained, and then it's like a cycle that I need to, wow, I didn't even know I was doing that until I said it. It's a cycle I need to work on. So I want to give myself some goals, social media wise, money wise, lifestyle wise, to have, like I need goals. You know, I know that I want to be an influencer, and I know that I know what kind of apartment I want. I know what kind of car I want, but I don't have like them set as a goal. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll get there eventually. But like, I need to take the steps to get there. And I feel like by doing this and giving myself a certain time to do it, it will motivate me more, you know? I'm about to start drinking the wine, it's getting emotional. But I really don't know what the first thing I want on this list to be, because I can't just put be financially stable. Like, ain't that like, duh. A goal of mine was to hit 10K by the end of the year on YouTube. I'm at 9.3K, 9,300. I don't really post on here, so to the 9,000 of you that are subscribed, some of you have been here since 2020. I love all of you. Thank you so much for your love and support. But I feel like I can be past 10K by the end of the year. So I'm gonna say, for the first one, I'm gonna say reach 15K on YouTube by January 1st, 2024. I wrote 10K in permanent marker. 15K. I think if I become consistent again and be completely and utterly wholeheartedly myself on TikTok again, I can probably successfully reach 1 million by January 1st. I pray to God my account doesn't get banned or hacked or anything. Like my last two. Rest in peace to the TikTok of Oh That's Dani and the TikTok of Who Is Dani. It's my Is It Dani era, and y'all are gonna know who Dani is for sure. So 1 million on TikTok? Yeah. For Instagram, Instagram's harder. Okay, I have my main Instagram, which is growing very slowly but surely, and my second Instagram. My main Instagram is Oh That's Dani, and my second Instagram is It Dani also. And right now my main Instagram is at 107K, and my second Instagram I believe is at 67K. But that Instagram grows way faster than my main Instagram. So my goal for Oh That's Dani would be 125K by January 1st. And on my second one, I gained 50K in like 5 weeks, basically 10K a week. But I had multiple reels doing well, and that really isn't up to me, that's up to the algorithm. So I'm going to say 115K on my second. If you're starting out with smaller numbers, like in the hundreds and the thousands, still give yourself, don't give yourself too high of a goal, but give yourself a goal that you know your hard work and consistency will help you to achieve. So say you have 1,000 followers on Instagram right now. It is currently September 21st. Say you start posting on Reels every day, multiple times a day for 3 weeks. That alone within itself could take you up to 10K, you know? Like, it's kind of unpredictable, which sucks, but I know that with hard work, dedication, and quality content, it's achievable and kind of easy to achieve. So don't be swayed, don't be scared of the numbers. You know, just focus on the content really. The numbers are just the benefit of it. As long as you know, you can still shoot for the moon and land in the stars. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. Shoot upwards and be up. I also want to be monetized on YouTube by January 1st, 2024. I want an apartment. I could do it, right, God? I could do it. I can get an apartment. Be financially stable enough to have an apartment. Should I say something about money before I even put the apartment thing down? I could just write, save $5,000. That's enough to find me a decent apartment, right? Put the down payment on it. Last month's rent, $7,000. $10,000. Save $10,000 in 2 months. That's a lot for me. I have really bad spending habits. I'm gonna write it down. I should get my car fixed. That's gonna be money though. I ran into a fence and scraped the side of my car, so that's a goal. I would love to get that fixed. Okay, I'll write that down. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things on the list, and that doesn't even fill half the page. What do I want to do for my dad? Put away $1,000 for my dad. That's right. Little do you guys know, I was gonna start a clothing brand a few months ago. I showed some friends the design. They said it was hard. Never dropped it. And I don't like the design anymore. But it would be nice to do something like that. I just want to make sure that whatever design I come up with is something that comes from me and it's not just something that follows trends, you know? Drop a clothing line. But that's not, okay. So maybe things I want to do by January 1st. And then the second half is goals I want to hit before my birthday, which is May 23rd, 2024. I'll be 24 years old. Do I want to start gaming on Twitch by the beginning of 2024? That's something I've always wanted to do. I've been playing video games for the majority of my life when I had them on my computer. And I love watching people play scary video games on YouTube. I love it. I've seen women play video games. I've seen it. But they play things like Call of Duty or something like that. Like, I want to play God of War Ragnarok, the full story. I want to play Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin. I want to play At Dead of Night. I want to play Life is Strange 1 and 2. I want to play Lost Souls. I want to play like stuff like that. I don't see a lot of women playing that. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. I'm not saying that. I'm not discrediting the women that do play those games, but I just haven't seen it. But I would have to get a PS5 and a gaming setup, which is taking away from my money for an apartment. So I'm not going to put that as a goal for 2024, but that is a goal before my birthday for sure. By 05/23/24, I want to gaming on Twitch. Let's start drinking this wine. Maybe the ideas will really start flowing when what? Maybe these ideas will really start. I didn't even drink it yet. Maybe these ideas will really start flowing once I start drinking this wine. I'm gonna try to pay off my car by my birthday. And there's a family member that I owe money to who I should definitely pay back by my birthday. I can drop my clothing line. I'm gonna just say develop clothing line. Have just like know what I want, you know? Should I also put like my social media goals here too? Like, cause by my birthday, if I'm gonna have already achieved 15K on YouTube, 1 million on TikTok, 125,000 on Oh That's Dani's Instagram, and 115,000 on Is It's Dani Instagram, should I write down what I expect to reach by my birthday following wise? 25K on YouTube by my birthday? That's 6 months from now. I'm gonna put it. Reach 1.5 million followers on TikTok. 140K. Should I just up it to 50? I'm gonna say 135K on Oh That's Dani. I'm gonna say 120 on Is It's Dani. By my birthday, I'd like 20K in the bank. Ooh, my credit score. I'm not gonna tell you my credit score. I'm just gonna write by my birthday. I want to have a great credit score. Oh, I could try before my birthday. I mean, before the first to pay off my MacBook, because I financed it. I was gonna say I furnished it. So while I can't think of anything else to write on there, I think I might be good for right now. I'll add to it as time goes by, and if I do, I'll update you guys in a video or on TikTok or something like that. Something that I've been doing is, like, instead of addressing my mental health and taking care of it, I've been sweeping things under the rug. Like, I'll get to it later. I'm fine right now. I'm fine doing what I'm doing. I'm fine surviving, you know? Because I feel like when I put myself out there and when I put myself on a limb and when I take a risk, that leaves openings for me to get hurt. And I am scared to get my feelings hurt again because I'm scared that it's going to lead into, you know, a depressive state, which I rebuke in Jesus' name. But I can't live in fear because living in fear is not living at all, you know? I've been in this effort mentality, like, I'll do what I want as long as it makes me happy. But going to the club and looking cute it makes me happy in the moment, but in the long run, like, I'm not gonna say I'm not mentally okay because I genuinely do feel fine. I feel great, and God, please don't take this feeling away from me. I feel good, but I'm not living, bro. Like, I just feel like I'm surviving, and I feel like I'm just doing what I can to get by instead of doing what I can to get ahead. Moving to Texas was not ideal for me. I probably should not have gone there. You know, I met some great people, but I benefited nothing from moving to Texas. I just did it hastily to get out of my house. When in reality, I think I should have moved to Atlanta. I should have found a job here. You know, I think I do want to find a job here until I'm successful on social media. And I told myself that if I get a job, I failed because I've been working on social media full time my whole life. And now I can't support myself with it anymore because I haven't been working at it as much as I did working on that one. And I feel like I failed. But, you know, if I have to take one step back to take 20 steps forward, I will. And getting a job isn't necessarily a step back. You know, it's just not a step that I saw myself taking. And I did get one in Texas, I did, but I only stayed there for 2 weeks and I quit. And then I was a bottle girl and that didn't feel like a job. Like being in the state that I was in yesterday, if you guys saw me, like if I saw myself, I'd be like, what are you doing? The things that I was allowing my brain to tell me and convince me within a span of 12 hours was really bad. And I kind of realized, like, if I'm thinking about this now, and really the only thing triggered me was somebody telling me to get my life together, then these thoughts have always been here. They've always been in the back of my head. I've always been telling myself these things, subconsciously, you know? Because why would it randomly come up because somebody told me that they care about me and they want better for me? Why am I getting defensive? Why am I putting myself down and punishing myself? When I already knew that, like I already knew that I needed better and I already knew that I needed to do better, but hearing it from somebody else, especially this person, it just hurt. I want to be better for myself and for my father and for people that I care about and for God. Like I just want to be a better person in general. And I say that all the time, but I'm not doing anything to work towards it. And I was questioning myself, like, why do I know that I need to do better, but I'm actively choosing not to? Like, I feel like I'm choosing to live the life that I'm living right now. And it's not the ideal life that I want to live, not even close to where I want to be by the time that I'm 24. And I'm running out of time before I'm 24. Like, so I just need to hop to it and turn the back burners on and stress myself out. I need to stress myself out. I was doing everything I could to avoid stress, avoiding liking people, as in like meant like avoiding romance, avoiding a job, avoiding getting up early, avoiding anything that stressed me out. With that didn't come happiness. It just made me stagnant. Like I'm not evolving, I'm not improving. I'm just here. And it's time for me to take my first step forward. And I hope that you can get the bravery to do the same. There are things that you can do to get help, obviously. And I chose not to. Like, I didn't want therapy. I still don't. I still hesitate opening up to people. You know, if you're struggling to really figure out what you want to do with yourself, all I can tell you is to either put yourself out there or isolate yourself and figure out what you really like. Don't isolate yourself in a toxic way. Like, don't say, no, nobody talk to me, I'm finding myself. Like, that's not really the answer. Just take some alone time, maybe once a day, twice a week, 3 times a month, and talk to yourself and say, with where I'm at right now, what can I do to be better? Or with who I'm dealing with now, what can I do to make them happier? With the environment that I'm in now, what can I do to make it more peaceful? You know, and just take baby steps until you achieve those goals. And I plan on doing the same, and hope we can do it together and motivate each other. Yeah, here's my to-do list. By my birthday and by January 1st. And if you happen to make one, whether you wrote it in your notes on your phone, whether you made a poster with me, or you wrote it down, or you wrote it down on a piece of paper, you don't even have to show it to me. You can keep your goals to yourself, but it would be nice to know if you did it or not. Oh, this is the beginning of the beginning. And I'm glad you guys are here with me for it. And I can't wait to embark on this journey with you guys. I love you guys. Stay prayed up. Stay safe. God bless you. And I'll see you in my next video.